Adventures in Filbar. For all your role-playing needs, try the free stuff first.
Hello and welcome to our stream. Don't forget to follow us on the socials at Imhobo Inc. or you can email us imhoboinc@gmail.com. If you're interested in playing on the stream, get a hold of us. You can also purchase interesting RPG items at our store and the link is below. We have everything from shirts to skateboards in our shop. Go, take a look. And if you need new math rocks, catch a pirate dog dice on Twitter for some personalized items. If your game stinks, unlike ours, try some adventure scents by elfishgames.com. They have over 60 different scents and most are pleasant. This aid is perfect for in-person games, especially conventions. Elfish Games also makes how to RPG with your cat, how to cook with your dice, the Shine system if you want to be a gooder writer than me, or try the Radiance project if you just want to play with yourself. Allfishgames.com is your stop for game aids.
My audio is good. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Murder Hobo Inc. Time for Corsairs, the Azure A tool here on Saturday night. Thanks for joining us. Welcome aboard. I don't think our shit's on sale, so peruse it, but don't buy it yet. It'll be on sale soon enough. And don't forget to get yourself some adventure sense. Tonight we're down one, but we're going to go ahead and continue with the A side because last time, if you recall, they were separated anyway, so doesn't hurt. Jesse, start us off. Who are you? Who are you playing?
Hi, everybody. My name is Jesse. You can find me on all the socials as JR Wooey. Tonight, I am playing the apparently the bringer of children and chain smoker, savior of children and chain smoker Osiris, the half elf investigator monk. Otherwise, you can catch me at adventuresinvideoland.com or Adventures in Videoland on Facebook, where I talk movies. We're finishing up the Odyssey of Violence. We've got just a few more shows left, and then a new Odyssey may pop up. We don't know. We'll see what happens.
You know, October's coming up soon.
We could do Odyssey of Oktoberfest.
Well, there you go. Including
Odyssey of The Hills Are Alive with the Sound of Music.
Nice, yeah. I was thinking of, what was that movie, Beer Fest?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
You could do all of those stupid movies, Beer Fest, Basketball. Yeah.
I loved Beer Fest. It was such a fun film.
It was a deep film, and a lot of people don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Carrie, finish this up. Who are you? Who are you playing?
I'm Carrie, and I'm playing Cash, our young, naive bard that loves everybody. Tries to make them love her.
After 8 days, you aren't that naive.
8 days!
Okay, boys and girls, episode 16. This is the afternoon of day 8. That's right. They've been here 8 freaking days. And they've done so much. We were counting up the NPCs at lunch. It's like, holy shit, maybe I shouldn't have given you guys so many.
Osiris has a crew.
That's true. He's a kid employer. All he needs is a coal mine and he'll be all set. Last time the trio separated, Carol, a.k.a.
Rosa.
Rosa, the Raven.
Rosa.
I almost never remember that name. went off and was doing some things. Meanwhile, Cash and Osiris went over to Club Eroticus and were allowed in, even though Cash is persona non grata there. Snuck in and found Wisteria Vex, leader of the Five, probably the toughest broad in Ocasio. And she, while mostly naked and not caring, offered to look into the situation with Norton Edwards and why he was disciplined slash demoted.
Well, all of it, and with Carol and the bull, just she spewed out all the stuff.
Are you saying Cash spewed it out
Cash.
or
Cash
Rosa spewed it out?
No,
Because Rosa is getting a reputation here.
yeah.
Okay, so with you guys leaving Club Eroticus and Wisteria Vex flying out of the third floor penthouse area, it's still mid-afternoon, so the day is yours. It's still clear. You had heard rumors of some kind of insect swarm, but you ain't seen it.
That's kind of concerning.
That's okay. No insects are good. That'll be helpful.
Where's your next stop on the wheel of entertainment?
Okay. So we got that. We got that out of the way. You feel better now, Cash?
A little bit. I'm still concerned. I
There's
don't
a lot
want us
of
to get run out of town on rail.
That was a lot of brazen nudity.
Yeah, you know, tieflings. What can you do?
That's right.
Yes. Yeah.
But she looked good
all right.
though. You know, probably a swimmer. I don't know.
That's true.
Osiris, did you have something you wanted to do?
Oh.
I'd kind of
We
like to
need
go
to-
talk to Messy Lotus.
Yeah. Well, I need to talk to the. We need to talk to Libbins again.
That's true.
And I need to get some more information on the murder with Weston's mom.
Well, the lodestone would be your first stop if you're making a straight line, followed by the police station, and then the spittoon if that is the organization you guys are seeking. But I'm just the DM.
Yeah.
I'll let
that.
Osiris lead.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll
follow.
head to the lodestone with Libbins. Some info about this niece of his.
Osiris, roll me a d10.
All right. Ben, where are you? Decided die. There you are. Oh, right down the middle. 5.
As you guys leave, you notice that things seem to be getting back to normal in Ocasio. The street vendors are filling up the general promenade here in front of the Temple of Many Faiths. And one individual catches your eye, Osiris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is a fishmonger, and he is pushing a cart, and he is singing sea shanties while gutting fish. He seems to be pushing his cart with his pelvis.
Ugh.
And he looks at you and he goes, young man, and he's just ripping fish guts out and not even missing a beat, but he's calling you over.
Osiris will walk over and help you.
Yeah, I need an apprentice and it is your lucky day. I would like to offer you employment in the, what is his name? Falsa Doom Fish Emporium.
Okay, Cash just starts laughing hysterically.
I'm not really a fisherman or
No, you don't have to catch it. You just have to know how to gut it. And from the looks of you, you've gutted many a soul. Here, give it a shot. And he hands you a very sharp knife. Roll me a d20. Don't make it a 1 or he's going to cut you on accident.
11.
You gingerly take a hold of the knife and you notice Holy shit, this thing is sharp. And then he hands you a smelly fish.
So what? Just gut it?
In the time it takes you to ask, he guts 3 fish. He goes, it's easy. See?
Oh,
I
okay.
even have all my fingers.
So like this, and Osiris will literally just go along with what he just did.
A D20.
All right.
Don't roll a 1, Osiris to the 9 fingers.
Yeah, that's not. 13.
You're good. Well, what do you think? It's a job. It's an opportunity. And now your
I
hand smells
appreciate
like fish.
I appreciate the offer, but unfortunately, I already have a job and I'm currently employed.
How about you, little lady?
Oh no, I work with him. I'm his support staff.
I see. Be that as it may, how about you, little fella? And you turn around, and there's a teenage boy wandering around behind you. You do not recognize him, but he seems to be intrigued at the fishmonger. Cash, your turn. Roll me a d10.
Mm,
This kid.
You're going to see him later with 4 fingers.
Mm-hmm.
6.
I watched it
Uh,
fall on the floor.
I have all my fingers. Some are just in my pockets. A halfling lady carrying, I don't know what you would consider test tubes, meanders up, very thick glasses. And she goes, excuse me, kind sir, to Cash. Might you be able to help me? Her eyes look huge in her glasses.
what kind of help do you need?
I am seeking rare seashells by the seashore, and I believe I am close from the smell.
Uh, I I look over to the fishmonger. I'm like, are you going to be going to the shore anytime soon?
Nope, just came from there.
Hmm. You want to show this lady how to get back there?
Young lady, how would you like a job opportunity? Uh, the lady wanders over. You can tell already that this is going to go poorly. Uh,
It could be a love match.
It could be. She can barely see. She thinks you're a dude. A few other people step in and out of your way. People are getting back to normal. You can hear conversations. I wonder where those goddamn insects are. This is weird. Weird, I tell you. As you reach the edge, there is the lodestone. It has a sign that says currently closed.
Uh, I'll hit the door with an old shaven haircut.
Libbins answers the door. He goes, come in, my friends.
Yeah. You have a washroom? I
Uh,
gutted a fish this morning.
yeah, it's out in the alley.
And
Okay.
Cash keeps laughing.
You notice
Oh,
that his strong man is not around.
yeah.
Is the niece around?
Not in the open area. This would be the lobby. Remember the nice lobby?
Oh, okay. I
What?
inquire as to his niece.
She's okay. Osiris, you'll be able to figure out where, and I'll use the term lightly, washroom is at.
Um,
The smell won't be that much better, but it will wash most of the salmon off your hands. Cash, he purports that his niece is in good spirits after the ordeal, but I think she's going to be fine once again. 1,000 thanks. I cannot thank you guys enough.
So how did she end up with that man?
Osiris, you return about this time. D12 against me, Cash. Let's see if he's willing to tell you the truth.
8.
It was a miscommunication. I rolled a 12.
Uh,
It was a case of mistaken identity.
how so?
They were looking for someone else of gnomish stature, and mistakenly uh, grabbed my niece, not wanting any harm to come to her, as I am now her legal guardian since her parents passed. Um, I went ahead and felt it would be easier to pay the ransom.
So you're not
Why would they
a.
request a ransom for someone they didn't want?
They already grabbed her. Osiris, what were you saying?
Osiris chimes in. So you're not a habitual gambler who has a problem?
No. Why would you think that?
You paid your drug
Is that
dealers, right?
because that's what you were? Because that's why she was nabbed.
No, no, no. It was a case of
She was
mistaken
nabbed
gambling.
due to debt. So you don't owe this guy any debt.
I don't know
Not
a debt
anymore.
anymore. There was the gem that I gave you to give to him was, shall we say, of questionable ownership. I knew I probably shouldn't have purchased it, but I did, and in doing so, I regret the error, um, and that is on me.
Hmm.
Do I
And
believe him at all?
I was gonna say, yeah,
Insight?
Okay. Because you feel so full of shit right now. Oh.
mm, I get 15.
Okay.
Let's go. Right. Uh, 19.
Yeah, you guys both believe this part.
Hmm.
You know he's still holding something back, but he it seems to you that he's lied to you and is now trying to come clean.
So I asked him, is something like this going to happen again?
Nope, not a chance.
You're not going to purchase any more questionable items?
Mr. Prescott has left the island. I will no longer be doing business with him.
Good to know. Do we know who Mr. Prescott is?
Never heard of him.
Okay.
You can inquire who he is, but
Who is Mr. Prescott?
well, H.R. Prescott is a close friend of the Five.
Okay. And why would he tell you something that wasn't his?
He tends to procure items under questionable circumstances. And while I knew this, I felt that the gemstone in question was um, legitimate. Unfortunately, I was mistaken and I have paid for it.
And the Five is okay with him doing this?
Um, Four of the Five don't much care for him.
Who's the one that doesn't have a problem with it?
Whoop, the halfling.
Got it. Isn't he the one who passed away or was never seen again after being on the other island? That's the
Kidnapped
giant.
and ass raped by giant apes.
Yes.
Oh, well, if he's no longer among us, why don't the other four, clear him out?
Who? HR?
Yeah.
HR was, I don't know how you would call it, but a close associate of them, um, kind of like a henchman who would
Okay, he's got dirt.
say that again.
He's got dirt on him.
He's got dirt on
He
him.
could,
He is
yeah.
definitely
So he's
he's
like,
one of their close henchmen.
okay.
So he knows where the
So
bodies are buried.
yeah, if he gets swept out, that means uh, their laundry is going to be all over town.
Pretty much. But apparently, if you believe him, HR has left the building. Gibbet McSimmons is the halfling
Hmm.
in question.
Okay, I'll accept that.
What are your plans now, Libby? What are you gonna do with
Well, I have actually employed an individual who is headed to the mountains in the west. Uh, I'm just hoping he hasn't been eaten by the swarm of insects. There is a mine there, and I have given him a lot of startup money to go and find people to work the mine as it is. There's been a lot of problems there.
Where's the mine at?
It's in the west. You guys could probably see them. Let me get the map up here. We'll stop share on this one, and we will share the big map. So it would be this area here.
Okay.
Yes, there's apparently gems, which usually means probably volcanic activity.
yeah. So, Libbins, I have a question for you. I got a map of questionable origin.
Okay.
Um, what do you make of it? And I'll show him the I'll show him the treasure map that I got
The Tri-Land.
from Midge. Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's a story about that. It's where did I see that? It's either in the Historical Society or in the Shipwrights Guild. But there's a story about two pirate captains duking it out for lost treasure on the Tri-Lands and a couple of ships, if I recall right. I don't really know the story, but I know the story's somewhere in town. Probably one of those two places, I would guess. But yeah, that looks authentic. He takes out his little eyepiece and is examining it. So, and then he hands it back to you.
Okay. Appreciate it. All right. Well, Livins, your niece is safe. You've got a person. You got a new venture going on. We're gonna wish you good luck. We've got a few more errands to run.
Cool. If you guys ever need anything, you just let me know because I am indebted to you.
Cash gets out a
Can
notebook.
do.
And we have another person that owes us something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need your niece. We're building a collective of children.
Yeah.
Dicks.
We have a group of small children. They have certain skill.
Apparently, painting isn't one of them.
We'll probably need it.
It's true. I gotta move this before everybody on the planet sees it. Okay. What's next on the mission?
Yeah, let's head to the cells or the jail. Figure out what's going on with Weston's mom.
Okay. Let me see what I'm looking at. Okay. Sharing screen. Time for more D10 rolls. Osiris, give me a D10. Cash, give me a D10. No repeats.
3.
5.
That's a repeat.
1.
That is not a repeat. Osiris, there is a gnome approaching you, but he stops and he's looking around and he's got a scroll map and he's trying to make heads or tails. This guy is loaded for bear. He's got a 5-foot pole because he's a gnome. He's got water skins. He's got a backpack. He has a tennis racket. He has several weapons. This guy looks like he just got out of Adventure Quarterly. And he is looking around. And he says, "Excuse me there, Stretch. You got a minute?" "I am looking for a co-partner in a venture that I am about to begin. I was wondering if you, with your height, might be interested in something of that nature. You look
I
like
look
a
at
sturdy."
Osiris and I look at Osiris and say, "You must have your personable face on today."
He's got his LinkedIn profile up.
Early today, I'm a fucking freak. Yeah, guy. Sure. What are you selling this time?
Well, I'm actually headed a little bit south on the coastline. I understand that there's some underwater caverns nearby loaded with pirate treasure, and I was thinking about going and investigating. Hence my gear.
What's in it for me?
I would be happy to give you 25% of the proceeds.
Well, come on, that's not fair.
I have the map and I have the mission. You are just, a meat shield to me.
I
Besides,
see.
with the amount of treasure that I'm looking at, it's a king's ransom, so there's no reason to be greedy.
Got it.
That's
So,
forward and say, but we'd be taking all the risk.
Oh, you're interested too? I could cut you in for 13.5%, both of you.
I am just merely looking after his interests.
So this gnome wants
40.
to hire you guys. 40?
60-40. So between the two of us, we both do 20. We both each receive 20%, and you get 60%. If it is a king's ransom, then you'll be making out still like a lord. We'll obviously.
That seems pretty steep. How about you try and persuade me?
Oh,
Ash will also try to persuade him, which is not going to work at all.
Ooh, that's actually pretty decent. 17.
9.
I mean, if it's a king's ransom, 40% is still
35%.
38.
It's against my better judgment. I'm just telling you that outright.
I tell him, "Oh, knock it off. You know you're going to do it. Who else are you going to get this
Well,
appropriate for the job?"
there was a young lady looking for seashells. She might be able to assist me in this endeavor.
The one with the Coke bottle glasses? Sure, she thought I was a man.
I don't know what Coke bottles are. He will reluctantly give you 38% of the king's ransom.
Hey. That means we're getting 18 copper pieces probably in total.
Yeah.
Or there's going to be like no actual real money. All right. Well,
I plan on leaving in the morning at the crack of dawn. Not to be confused with the art of dawn, which is an entirely different thing.
That's an amazing shop. Have you ever been there? Obviously you must, because you know about it. Do you have any tattoos?
I do not.
Oh, you should get one. And I said, fine. Isn't it wonderful?
Yes, it's wonderful. Does she talk like this all the time? And that's to Osiris.
Yes, she's
Uh,
very energetic.
I crossed my eyes at him.
uh, it's called the Water Drake Caves, and I will meet you on the docks in the morning.
That's familiar.
Just for that, I'm not bringing you a breakfast sandwich.
I must consult my notes. The Water Drake Caves?
Caves, yep. Water Drake Caves. You will not have this information before. It's a generic name that sounds like you've been there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did not see it in the Historical Society when you were there, so no.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the ship, the Water Drake.
Oh,
That's why.
yes, that's right.
Okay.
Cash, in the meantime, a young half elf runs up, also carrying a shitload of information. And he goes, Cassian, I got the stuff. We're all set to go. Who are these guys? He goes, Soren, I have just recently hired these two big people, and they are going to accompany us. And he goes, you aren't giving them 4% too, are you? And he looks at you two kind of with the, don't you say a fucking word. No,
Cash's eyes get real big, and she's like,
they are not getting 4%.
Unfortunately, no, he's only just covering, we're working fairly low. We're just covering our meals. Um,
Huh. Well, okay. He gets a kind of a smug attitude of superiority on you, and he presents this coral compass to Cassian, who is your new employer. He goes, I guy didn't want to give it up, but I got it from him. And he presents it to him. You guys can kind of see it. It's what it is. It's a coral compass. It looks like an old compass that somebody had, but fell overboard, and coral took it for a long time. Now,
I lean over and I look at it, and I'm like, where'd you get this from? This is really nice.
I got it from some guy who he's down on the docks. He had it, and he was bemoaning the fact that he got a tattoo, and he was really hurt.
I will bring a breakfast sandwich to you tomorrow.
Well, yeah, as your boss, you should.
Cash just
Actually,
says,
he's our boss. We are employed by him, unfortunately, for you.
Cash rolls her eyes. Sure.
Soren, not really a go-getter or a fighter. He just kind of rolls his eyes and keeps his mouth shut. He goes, so I will see you here at the crack of dawn at the docks first thing tomorrow morning. Come, Soren, let us find accommodations.
The Ocasio Inn is really nice.
We will check the Ocasio Inn.
Tell them Osiris sent you.
I will do that. As you guys walk off, you hear this strange noise as Soren says, hey, Cassian, look what else I got.
Dee all lined up in a row.
See, everything comes full circle. Coconuts. Okay. You guys were headed where? Cop station?
Yeah.
You guys go inside, and there's a bunch of nothing in there because now that it's nice, all the cops are out wandering around. There's just a desk sergeant there named Henry. I'll make him look Asian. Henry, Henri. He is the desk sergeant, and he asked, what can I do for you?
We're here. I don't remember
Hog.
Weston's mom's name.
His last name's Hog, right?
Hog.
Hog. Mrs. Hog. We're here to see her.
What are you, barristers?
Yeah, we are.
Nobody tells me nothing. Okay. He says, wait here. He goes in. You see nobody. I mean, they're literally, you could rob this place. There's nobody here but the desk sergeant. A few minutes goes by, and this harried-looking woman. Let me see. I think I got her picture still.
Ash gets out a notebook and tries to look official.
Nice stenographer.
Exactly. With her cigarette thingy.
Nice. So smokers if you got them. This is her
Yes, I remember her.
with young Weston. Um, and she still looks that way. She
Like
looks soiled.
supermodel, soiled and destroyed supermodel.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I asked Mr. O, why has she not had a bath? What? These accommodations are atrocious.
That's up to Chief Inspector Manchester. That's not my problem.
No, no, this is your problem. I'm going to call the police guild or something. She makes up something.
Are you sure you're barristers?
Yes,
Or no.
You don't sound like barristers. You can use the room over there. And he
my
points.
client has been held like this and probably has not had sustenance either.
Habeas corpuscle. Wyndham and Motel 6. There's a lot of cases out there that I can go ahead and quote, you son of a bitch. So he points over to an open room. It's it's almost closety, but you guys have never been in there. There's just 4 chairs. She walks in, she sits down, she seems rather dejected, and she looks at you guys and says, who are you?
Dash says, well, first, I don't want you to worry about your son. He's safe. And he's well fed and warm and cared for.
Where is Weston?
He's at our house.
Who are you? Who the fuck are you?
At that point, I let Osiris take over.
Nice name. Hey, Osiris, I just shit the bed here. You're to take over.
Yeah. We are
Miriam Hogg.
Miriam Hogg. Miriam, I'm a investigator and more or less I'm here to help. Weston
And
is
I'm his
in our
support
care.
staff.
Weston is currently in our care. He's with other some other young people close to his age. He's doing very well. He's having a good time. We're trying to do our best to figure out what happened with you and why you may have killed him, other than protecting Weston, and if not, finding a way to make sure that you get out.
Uh, I thought you guys were barristers, not investigators.
No, I'm an investigator. We just said barristers because they wouldn't have let us through without it. I'll deal with the consequences later.
Can I have one of those? She points at your smoke.
Hands
Here,
her, puts
you want to use my
is
long
she
smoking
chained
thing?
up or is she?
Nope, she's not
Yeah.
chained up. They don't consider her a threat now. She starts smoking. So who are you guys again?
I'm an independent investigator who's here trying to help. I just need you to tell me about
His name is Jack Reacher.
the night of the murder.
There's not much.
Yes.
There's not much.
6'5", 280 pounds of pure unadulterated man muscle. Yeah.
Yeah, that describes Osiris to a key. Oh no,
Yeah.
wait, that describes Horus to a T.
Yeah.
I don't know. I went to Fabian's place and demanded that he take responsibility for Weston, and he denied being the father, although he clearly is. And he threatened to send me off to sea, and I picked up a small statue and stabbed him with it.
With a statue?
Yeah,
How do you stab somebody with a statue?
it was a pointed head Oscar.
So you really killed him?
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Well, I know he's dead. Are you sure somebody else didn't do it and frame you for it?
Oh, I was there.
Or are you trying to protect Weston? Did he do it?
Oh no, he couldn't have picked up that statue. I did it.
Like
How you get me out of
it's
this?
straight up. He's not. She did it. She did kill him. It's not any. Is her story pretty plausible?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She's and she shows no signs of being beaten. There clearly her confession was probably willful. She feels that he did her wrong, so she had every right. Uh, Whether or not that is the case, I mean, she stabbed a dude with a statue, for
Yeah.
God's sake.
I asked her, did he have it coming?
Well, yeah, he needed
Oh, yeah.
he needed to take responsibility for young Weston. I recently lost my job at Club Eroticus.
How did you lose that job?
Now, I don't want to talk about that part.
I lost my job there. So tell you, I know how bad it can be.
You guys aren't making me feel warm and fuzzy about your ability to get me off this.
He's the important one.
Well,
Clearly.
the problem is you did do it. The the biggest thing is, are your barristers going to be competent enough to get you off as protecting Weston and not just you murdered a guy because you're pissed off?
I don't have any money, so I don't have a barrister.
What?
Well,
There's no public defenders in this world.
yeah.
Jesus Christ, I thought this place was better than, the other side that we were on.
No. Got it. Well, we got that. Listen, Miriam. Osiris lights up and he takes the longest, most stressed out drag you can take it. It's like
I lean forward and I ask her, you know anything about the bowl?
Manchester?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Well,
He's the one that interviewed me.
were you alone?
No, there's another guy there.
Was it Norwood? Is that his name?
Norton Edwards? No, it was not.
Norton. Okay.
okay.
I told him what I told you. I'm not upset at killing that guy. He had it coming.
Bum. What?
Can I get another one of those?
Yeah, he hands her another cigarette and he's like, yeah, this is a Western thing.
Tell my boy I love him.
Oh, of course.
And keep him safe.
All right, let's get out of here.
Desk Sergeant, what do I call him? Oh, Henry. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Henry's like, are you done?
Yes, and I demand you
yes.
get this woman some clean clothes and a bath.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Her trial's tomorrow.
So?
Well, you're a barrister. I assume you'll bring her clean clothes tomorrow.
She needs to feel clean now.
What'd you say, Osiris?
We appreciate that, Henry. we may have someone come by again to do a secondary check up there.
Midge. Okay, whatever. Nobody tells me nothing.
Well, we're telling you something, so
I
have a good
appreciate
day.
that. Come on, Miriam. Let's get back in the cell. And again, he just fucking takes her in the back. You guys are in the middle of the room.
So, is there anything around here, this desk, that we can like look at? And
If you guys want to do that, I'll take investigation rolls.
Nova.
17.
16. Cash, you don't find anything other than the standard rigmarole. There's some kind of policeman's ball coming up, and somebody has vandalized the proclamation with cops don't have balls. Osiris, you find a letter of reprimand for Norton Edwards.
I'll take a quick peek at it, and then I'm not going to take it. I just want to look.
Give me a percentage roll to see how much you scanned.
All right, let's skim it.
Just take it. Cash was whispering at her. Take it.
Apparently, I'm also a speed reader. 92%.
Wow. Apparently, there are several problems with Norton Edwards' recent actions, one of which is allowing an official police document to leave the building. Two is not being able to resolve the Hogg lacrosse murder in a timely manner. And three, there is the allegation of letting felonious criminals off without taking them into custody, to wit, and then it's on another page. And then, Henry comes back out. He goes, "What, you got another client?"
No, sorry.
We were
had
just
to stretch a
talking.
little. We had to stretch and confer. Those chairs are just uncomfortable. That's all.
He goes back to sitting there doing his crossword puzzle or his Sudoku.
I lean over and I'm like, "You look like you could use a massage."
If you touch me, I'll beat you to death.
No, I'm not going to touch you. I'm just saying, you look like you need one. You should go have that done. It would make you feel better.
Right, I'll look into that.
We'll make our way out, and just like we need to find a barrister yesterday.
Yeah. I don't know how that's going to happen. Is there a barrister row around here somewhere?
There's a local lawyer.
You're probably going to have to ask around, although if it's just like any other town, it's probably close by.
Yeah.
Is there bail bonds placed around here?
Exactly. Steve's bonds.
Steve's bond.
Let's look around for, we'll start asking and looking around for a barrister.
Each of you roll me a d10. No duplicates.
9.
9 is not a duplicate.
3.
9.
3 is a duplicate. That's Cassie and the treasure hunter.
5.
1, 2, 3. 5 is the fishmonger. You know what? I'll give you the fishmonger. You can hear, "I need a medic! I need a medic!"
Jesus.
And you look over, and a small crowd has started to gather around the fishmonger's wagon.
1.
1 is Soren the navigator. Now we'll stick with the fishmonger.
Okay.
And you know what? I'll make it worth your while. Number 9, Osiris. You see a full elf woman wearing mixed-matched colored clothing, with rose-colored glasses, aka a hippie. Uh, and she is talking to a potted plant as she trudges up the incline here leading from the docks. You may talk to her or let the burnout go.
Ma'am, question, where's the local barrister? Or maybe even the best in town?
The barrister? The barrister, you say?
Yeah.
Well, I have never had need of any bars, so I would have to say right there, and she points at the cop shop, would probably be your best bet as to an inquiry there.
Well, we went in there and they unfortunately didn't have the information we were looking for. The gentleman was very rough with us, so
Huh. I'm afraid I would not know then.
Can I ask what
every
your
time.
name is?
Nope, because you're busy with the fishmonger.
Oh, I am? Okay.
Oh.
Get the hippie, don't ask. All right, let's
Do you want to ask
keep
what her name
asking.
is, Osiris?
No, I don't want to go near the fishmonger.
Coward.
Uh,
Fuck no.
yeah,
Thanks.
yes, I am. Let, let's go to let's just get around the next person and see if we can get someone to give us a solid answer.
Sure. As you guys see a small crowd gathering around the fishmonger, you see an individual that looks like this. Approach the fishmonger,
Cool.
and you
Manga.
and you hear him announce himself. Lo, assistance has arrived, for I, Reginald P. Wentworth, of the Philadelphia Wentworths, is here for your aid. How may I be of assistance? You see the boy holding his hand with blood running down. Mr. Wentworth, ah, very good, for I am a barrister, and this is an employee violation. I am going to need to see your paperwork, Mr. Fishmonger. The fishmonger, false doom, is like, what?
Cyrus will walk over to the gentleman and goes, the young man was not employed at the time, so unfortunately you wouldn't have a case
Oh,
handy.
are you also a barrister?
No, sir. I am a investigator, but I do have need of a barrister.
Stand by. I'm still investigating this one, Mr. Investigator. For
Um,
I specialized in the law back in Philadelphia, where my family made it big in the tin industry. Don't you know? I've been
no, I
working
I'm
in
don't.
this
leaning over
industry
to
for a
Osiris and
while.
I'm like, really? This guy?
But I for sure am a paying client.
Well, don't you know? A job opportunity just opened up. He turns his back on the bleeding kid as clerics from the temple come running over, and he goes, "How may I be of assistance to you? Reginald P. Wentworth's the name, don't you know?"
Mr. Wentworth. Inside of the police station is a young woman by the name of Miriam Hogg, right?
Okay,
Hogg was her last name? Was it Hogg?
it's
Yes.
on.
Yes. She has been arrested for murder.
Murder, you
Murder?
say?
Yes, I do. Um,
Did she do it?
well, unfortunately, she did, but it could be construed
She had a
as
good
best
reason.
a crime of
He had it
passion.
coming.
A crime of passion, you say?
She was defending
A
her
crime of
son.
passion and even possible self-defense or the defense of her own child. Um, I would need you to go speak with her immediately because her trial is tomorrow.
Well, don't you know I don't come cheap, being from Philadelphia and all.
he goes into his one
Cash
of
gets
his
out her knife and
points.
puts it under his throat.
Oh, Cash, no killing the guy. He
I
pulls
didn't say
out
I
one
was
of
gonna
the,
kill him. I'm
you
just
know,
saying.
that 400 gold pieces and gems that he has from the that was part of the stuff
No,
that
really,
was
I'll just poke him a
in the
little.
house.
Just poke.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of blood.
So he takes out one of the smaller gems in there, so probably like 20, 25 gold pieces worth of gem. And he goes and he hands it to me. He goes, "This is your payment up front, and another when you finish."
Another 3, don't you know, because I don't appreciate getting poked.
Well,
If
unfortunately, this young lady has a lot of issues, and you would have to deal that with her. But
if you get her released without any harm, if
if you can get her released, I'll go for 3, which would be about 100 gold pieces altogether.
He reaches over, reaches into his vest, pulls out a monocle.
Mhm.
Uh,
Cash rolls her eyes.
uh, you, sir, have a barrister. What's the name of this person again?
Really? We
Miriam
just
Hogg.
said it.
Miriam Hogg. Don't you
Here,
know I'm
you
on
want
the
my
case?
notes? I can write it down for you.
I
Okay.
should I should have made it Reginald Matlock Wentworth.
Yeah.
He is on the case and he heads in. The kid is still bleeding. The clerics are tending to his wound, but it appears he is going to be of benign fingers.
Could have
Poor
been worse.
bastard.
Yeah.
So Cyrus like picks up the satchel and puts the gems back in his little like hidey hole pocket in his robes. And he looks over at Cash. He's like, "All right, we got that done.
Can
That
we go
covers
talk to
that.
Messy
Livings.
Lotus now?
Yes, we go talk to Lotus."
Great.
As you guys,
We're ignoring Rosa if she's in there, though. I don't want to deal with her.
that's fair. As you guys go down the incline, you notice that there are a lot of ships in port now. They are all working ships in that they are barges, fishing craft, small boats. No warships except for the Finalis, which is Hornswoggle's craft. But yeah, you're looking at barges, cargo, and fishing ships, all in various states of
Port?
yeah, I mean, they're all seaworthy, but this is the first time in 8 days that you've noticed that the harbor is full of working craft. Go ahead and give me insight rolls.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Oh yeah, that 20 plus 5, 25.
I got 21.
You both kind of put 2 and 2 together that now that the pirate conclave thingy is over, these guys have probably come back from in out of the limelight. You can see that there's a lot of people at the spittoon.
All right, well, let's go deal with this.
The first time you guys were in the spittoon, it had a definitive smell. Multiply that by 10. This place is wall to wall semen, male and female.
Wow.
It is packed to the gills with everybody. There's a couple of games of chance at a table. One of the guys has like a banana sheath of fish. You know how they all tie the fish together, and he's betting it all. He's shooting the moon. This place is hopping. Messy Lotus is behind the bar. She also has an assistant hustling drinks.
I
Um,
lean over to Osiris and I'm like, okay, here's the deal. I want somebody to teach me Tabar. Messy was the only one I could think of. I don't want to bother her. Is there anybody that you could think of I could talk to that would help? Or should I just wait and talk to her?
I'd go talk to her now. And unfortunately, you would want to be able to pay her better. And I'm pretty sure she'll be Tamar. But I would not go try and find a random Tamar to teach you.
What about the one that was getting whipped that one day when we got here?
Her brother.
Yes. Let's
Yeah.
go ask the guy who was just recently beaten in front of everyone to come teach us Tamar.
Hey, I went to try to help him. And you talked to him.
Twice,
Yeah,
actually.
it's more of a working relationship, I would say, with him. I wouldn't necessarily go to him for advice or a friendly chat.
Fine.
I mean, if
All
you
right.
want, we can go talk to them, but they might not be too thrilled with two outsiders popping in to learn their language.
You can ask, as
Yeah,
Matt
I mean,
Mercer would say.
I want to ask.
Fair enough. You go up. D12 against me. 6.
10.
Yeah, she's finally caught up on drinks. She has a spare moment. She goes, "Are you looking for your friend?" She left about 10 minutes ago.
No,
Thank God.
he just drives me crazy. I have a different question.
What do you got? Make it fast. I got a lot of people in here. Osiris, roll me a D10. Let's find you somebody interesting to bother you.
I tell her, I'm like, I really want to learn Tabar. I feel like it's necessary because I'm going to live here and I just want to. Can you teach me? Is there somebody that can teach me? I just really, I want to learn it.
I cannot. I do not have the time.
It's imperative. There are people that I feel like don't have a voice, and I want to learn it so I can understand what's happening.
My grandmother can probably help you with that.
That would be amazing, and I will pay her.
Her name is Hannah.
Oh, she's very pretty.
You can kind of see messy in there. Osiris, what's your number? Try again. That was Lysandra, the halfling seashell collector.
Yeah, did we get 2 yet?
We did not get 2. A female approaches you, and she hands you half a coconut, and she goes, "Drink this." And you can tell she's about half in the bag herself. Here, drink it. Drink it. Tell me what you think.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh, is that the one lady? That's the one
Osiris
lady.
will
No?
You haven't met this lady.
Well, no,
Osiris
there's
takes
one
a
lady
drink.
that was
Osiris
trying to
takes
make
a drink.
bar.
There is. This isn't her. Give me a con check. It's not poison.
Oh, whoop, that's all right. 21.
She busts out laughing, turns to the table next to her, which is also full of drunks. She goes, "See you scallywagging. If this landlubber likes it, you guys don't have the taste buds that would notice anything right. This guy knows what he's talking about. What's your name, bud?"
Osiris.
Osiris. This guy knows what he's talking about. He appreciates a fine liqueur when he tastes one. What should I call this one? The Aurora. That's what she's calling it. She goes, "I am Aurelia, and I brew a mean coconut rum, but only during this time of the year." And she pulls out a jug, and she kind of, Dan Aykroyd wants to know if you want her to refill your coconut.
Sure.
Wow, this stuff is potent.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, "Come here, I'm looking for an assistant." in the distribution group. You interested?
You want me to sell your booze?
Yes.
You've just got all
I
kinds of opportunities.
for real. I'm like flush with cash. I really don't need to. I appreciate it, but I already have a job.
Are
And
you know, my name is going to be famous in this place and throughout the atoll.
well, then I will. If I can. Unfortunately, since I won't be able to work for you, I'll at least have the honor of telling people that I met Aurelia and tried her rum, and it was amazing.
You met Aurelia Volbitters. That's who you met. Shout out to Jason if he's listening
Yeah.
from
And I have the
Margate.
T-shirt.
That's right. There it is.
Wearing the T-shirt.
I was doing the whole usual suspects, looking around and stuff, and I saw the
Yeah.
shirt. Aurelia Volbitters, and the drink she has is called the Aurora, and it's made of rum. Fine, fine. See if I waste my supply on you anymore and waves you off. You can tell that Cash from across the bar looks a little bit pleased, a little bit happy. She's apparently gotten some good news. If you want to make your way over there, D12 against me. 2. And now I'm alone on stream, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm still here in spirit.
I'm just looking at Dawn's fine artwork of Cash and Osiris as Jesse probably kid wrangles, and Cash is getting me another beverage. So I will go ahead and sing, I don't know, My Sharona or something.
Kumbaya.
Kumbaya, that'll be a good one. But yeah, next week, folks, I'll give you a little bit of heads up. Cred on Thursday, and another Corsairs on Saturday. So tune in then. By that time, our ship will probably be on sale. So Cyrus, go ahead and D12 against me.
Ooh.
So you have her orange ball.
10.
You manage to deftly dodge drunk as he spills his glass or mug of mead onto somebody seated at the gambling table. This individual takes offense, but you manage to sidestep it. You can see that the chest poking has begun, and these two currently inebriated individuals are about to become foes, not friends. What would you like to do?
I will as they're getting ready to start fighting, I will actually take his face at the table and go, so what are we playing?
Nice.
Dead man's bones.
As Osiris lights up a cigarette, he's like, we're going.
Okay.
He's about to fight.
Roll 6d6. High roll wins. I'm going to roll 2 pair
Wow.
for the 3 people seated. Ooh, shit.
Okay. Okay.
I have 21 and 10, 15, 20, 24.
21.
Whoa. What are you wagering?
Osiris will throw down, what are they playing with? Silver? Copper?
There's a stack of silver and copper right in front of you.
Still flicking just 2 copper pieces off that pile.
Yours or the dude that's now fighting behind you?
His. He'll
Dude,
take it out
first.
of his. He won't use that, guys. He'll have some restraint in that respect.
Okay. Well, you lost that.
Yeah.
Again. You can tell these guys
Again.
are kind of drunk.
Okay.
Ooh, you'll beat that one. You might not beat that one, though. Well, maybe. 21 and
Okay.
17.
27.
You win that pot. How much did you throw into copper?
Yeah.
You can take 6 copper out this time.
We'll throw in 5 silver.
Ooh, Mr. Big Spender.
One of them steps away and he goes, nope, not going to do that. The other two ponder. The one ponies up 5 silver pieces, and the other one pulls out a copper round item. It's a watch, it's a pocket watch. And he goes, this worked for 5 silver? It belonged to me daddy.
Acceptable.
He throws it in the pot.
Okay.
Throw. The guy on the left has the copper watch.
Okay.
Ooh. Ugh, that sucked.
25.
You are a winner. As you reach over for it, the guy that put in the copper watch, he goes, that's my daddy's watch.
Oh, Jesus.
And he hands it back to him and he goes, keep it. Walk away from the table. Your father be proud you didn't lose it today. And Osiris takes the other 5 silver pieces.
Give me a dexterity check as the fight is progressively getting worse behind you.
Okay. 14.
I might be able to bump into you. Ty, I bump into you. What
Nice.
way are you going?
Osiris will stand up and he will stand up, he will pocket his money, and then he will go to knock out the 2 guys fighting.
Before you do that, Cash, feeling all good about now having a translator teacher. Remember the guy out of Tangled, the old guy, the old grizzled guy?
I like that
The
guy.
tall drink of water.
That's right. He walks up to you and he's got a parrot on his shoulder and he goes, Thorn Prickly. You can call me Prickly Thorn, you tall drink of water. And the parrot is like, don't believe him, he's an asshole.
What did the parrot say?
Don't believe him, he's an asshole. And Prickly Thorn Prickly kind of slaps at him and he goes, the bird's just drunk. Don't worry about him. I'm the real deal. What are you doing for the next 4 minutes?
I lean over and I'm like, what is your bird's name?
The bird's name is Igor.
Igor. I lean over to Igor and I say, you are the most handsome parrot I have ever seen.
Thorn visits clerics.
What?
Thorn visits clerics. I was trying to get Jesse to spit out his drink on that one.
Almost.
So I lean over and I'm like, I put my hand up and I say, step up, Thor or Igor.
D12 against me. 12.
12.
Yeah, reroll. 11.
11.
Damn it. 6.
9.
Yeah, the bird takes a perch on your shoulder. Meanwhile, across the way, you notice that Osiris is doing the.
I see this and I pet Igor and I tell him what a pretty bird he is. And I'm
He's
like,
kind of a motley bird.
well, that's fine. He probably hasn't had the best life with the dickhead. I'm like, you need to come over and help my friend, or at least, maybe distract the bad guys. So you want to come with me?
Are you talking to Prickly?
Well, the bird.
You could probably use Prickly too.
The bird jumps down on the bar and immediately starts pecking away at a bowl full of peanuts.
Aw. I tell Igor, I really wanted you to be my friend.
You feel a pat on your bottom, and it is Thorn Prickly. He goes, don't worry about that bird. He ain't all that. I'm the real deal, hon. Now, he is a human, but he is clearly short.
Yeah, my boss over there, he needs some help, so I gotta go over there. I'm on the clock, so bye.
Well, I'll be right here waiting for you. Osiris, you're facing off with two inebriated alcoholics throwing wild haymakers. 1, 2, or 3 on your attack roll will indicate that you're going to take a haymaker instead.
Okay.
They're both human. Both are nondescript. They both smell of alcohol and shame.
He's literally not going to like close fist. You watch him kind of like fling out his hands, make a fist, and then open his hand back up, and he just like comes around and like pimp slaps
Nice.
this guy.
Will Smith to Chris Rock's him.
Yeah. Hey, my wife's name. Watch your fucking mouth. That'll be a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah. You will shiznit the smack out of him.
7 points of damage.
Oh yeah, he's unconscious.
Yeah.
He does the Biff Tannen smack to the face and face forward. You know what? D12 against me. If you win, he's going to knock a tooth out on the bar as he falls. 11.
Thank God I'm going to win that one. No, that's a 4.
He falls into the spittoon.
Oh, poor bastard.
And the other one?
That same thing. Yeah, that's a 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
10 points of damage.
What did he say in Men in Black? Shiznit? I will smack the shiznit out of you.
Yeah.
D12 against me. Let's see if this one hits the bar and loses a tooth. That's another 11.
Jesus, you're on fire. That's a 4 again.
Okay, yeah, he falls into a table and passes out with the large exodus of butt gas filling the air.
Osiris will lean over and take the silver off the table from that guy who kind of goes, you gentlemen can split the rest for your trouble. And he'll take a handful of silver, of that guy's silver, and then walk out.
Fair enough. Cash, are you going to follow Osiris out?
I will. I'll turn around. I'll be like, Igor, do you want to come with me?
Igor is still pecking away at the peanuts, and now Messy Lotus is kind of pissed.
And I tell Igor, I'm like, I have more peanuts at home.
Do you pronounce it correctly?
Yes, I do. Not penis. Peanut.
The bird's going to be busy filling his beak.
God damn it. Fine.
How many silver pieces did I snag off the table from?
Roll a d6.
Okay. Ooh, 6.
There you go.
Nice.
Osiris, as you exit the fresh air now, Cash follows you out, followed by a short, lusty-looking individual
Jesus.
behind.
I'm like, can you get rid of him, please? Don't leave me alone.
Thorne says, "You betcha, sweetheart. Okay, pal. Hit the bricks. Me and the missus here have some loving to do."
Oh God.
Osiris will look at her. Will look at the little guy, and then look at Cash, and then look at the little guy, and he'll bend down. He'll bend down to like come down to one knee, and he'll look at him, and he goes, "You should probably go." You can't get rid of what she has.
Persuade me.
Okay. That is a 17.
Fair enough. And he back into the bar.
Okay, I appreciate that, but you.
Nice
Cash,
war.
Hey,
Cash, what you have is an infectious warmth, and it doesn't go away.
It requires fire.
Yeah. Osiris walks over her and grudgingly like gives her a hug.
Wow.
wow. Oh my God. She's like, where's my notebook? On this date,
Dear diary, today
Osiris gave
Osiris
me a
hugged
hug
me.
voluntarily.
I believe someone just died.
So I ask him, I'm like, okay. I tell him, I'm like, I talked to Messi. Her grandmother is going to teach me Tabar. What time of day is it?
Mid-afternoon.
So what do we want to do now?
That is a great question. We have,
How about we could go to the Shipwrights Guild and talk about the map.
yeah, let's do that while we've got the chance.
Fair
So we'll
enough.
head to the Shipwright Guild.
Who wants D12 to see if that is the right place?
Not me.
D12
I'll do
against
it.
me, Osiris.
She has syphilis.
11.
It might be in her brain.
3. Shit. What's the lady's name?
The one that loves cash.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
You guys go to the Shipwrights Guild and you meet the lady. I'm looking it up now. This is why I shouldn't have. There it is.
Knock on
Melina
the door.
Hoover.
Yes, I'm like, hey, it's us.
Oh, well, welcome back. What can I do for
Thanks
you
for
guys?
all the furniture. It's been amazing. I just love sleeping in a bed.
My son would be happy to know that it went to somebody in need.
This is my friend, and he has some questions.
I don't think you've ever met Melina, have you?
No,
has
because
not.
I went to the Historical Society.
Okay.
I tell her, I'm like, don't worry, Rosa's not going to be around.
Nice.
She's off doing other stuff.
There's Melina for you. She is just the peach of Ocasio.
And I tell him, I'm like, and I whisper, she looks harsh, but she's not that bad.
What can I help you with?
Use your charm.
Any friend of her is a friend of mine.
There was a map I received of the Trilands, and a treasure, some pirates, that fought over there. I'm trying to get some information about it if I can.
She points over to the far wall where there is an image and some kind of ledger entry, it looks like, over on the wall. And she offers Cash some tea.
Oh, You are such a dear. You remind me of my mom, and I miss my mom, and thank you so much.
There you go. Ba, 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 ba. Let me share this, and I will send this one out for you tonight after the game. You see this item under glass. Well, you know what? It wouldn't be under glass. It'd just be hanging on the wall.
And we know that, or I know this from the other side, right? The B side.
No, the Tri-Lands is the three islands off the.
No, this duel, because we talked about this before.
I think we talked about it out of game though. So
Okay.
tell me when you're ready for me to move it, or can you read it
Yeah.
first?
Yeah. No, I can read it. You can scroll down.
That's what is the best part about our podcast, boys and girls. You got to fucking read.
Yeah.
It's math and reading.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Wow, I
Bastard.
can't read that fast. No, why you gotta destroy your ball?
Okay. Good story.
Yeah, I think I actually wrote it too. I don't think I
Yeah.
AI'd that shit.
Oh yeah,
So
this is my map.
yeah, so there's your map. Now this is not on the wall. Um,
Okay.
you've
Just the
got the map.
story is, but not the map. Yeah. Okay.
Correct. So, just as a reminder to everybody out there, this is the map that he found or came into possession of. So, it doesn't tell you which of the tri-lands
Hmm.
of the Lambda, Lambda, Lambda division it is, but at least you have some kind of background information on it. And again, I will
Yeah.
send the dual and the tri-lands off to everybody tonight. You return, and Cash and Melina are discussing the pros and cons of, I don't know, Wisteria
Temperature of
Vets.
tea brewing.
Sure, we can do that. Of the Brewmaster. Did you find what you're looking for, dearie?
Yes, I did. I appreciate it. Um, Now I did have one question. Which Rylands did the fierce battle happen?
That's the
It's
thousand
anyone
silver piece in question. Nobody knows.
intriguing. Well,
And you say you
thank you.
found the map?
I found someone who thinks they may have had the map. They said something about the Trilands and that, and they're like, we should look into it.
It's an old tale, probably not real. But somebody had to write that crap.
It's true.
Cedric wasn't exactly known for his romance models. He was or romance novels. He was more of a historian. So a lot of people think he's telling the truth.
Those are a very interesting tale. Well, we should be off. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Anytime, dearie. And I will send that recipe over to you.
And I stand up and I give her a hug and I say, thank you for being nice to my friend. And I will come back as soon as I have time and we can have tea again.
Fair enough. What would you guys like to do next?
Right,
I leave that to Cyrus.
got information on that. I'd probably go back and make sure things are going
The
all right
kids
with the
haven't burned the
kids.
house
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
It's been too quiet.
Yeah.
You want to take the wall approach or cut across?
We'll take the wall approach.
Fair enough. As you guys get out, you notice that the Atlas, the cartographer, still closed for some reason. But you also see a cadre of guards there, including Bull Manchester, who appears to be in quite a bit of distress. Some of the guards are actually laughing at him, further infuriating him. As he turns around, he sees you two, and he points his finger and goes, "You two, I need to talk to you."
We're just going home.
Yeah, you tell that friend of yours to stop spreading rumors that she's sleeping with me. I got a higher taste than that.
Yeah, she's really upset about that, so it's not her.
She should be happy about it. I'm a specimen, Cup.
Okay. Well, whatever, but she's pissed and she's trying to figure out who started the rumors, so maybe you could start there.
Oh, when I find out about this rumor, I'm going to take care of it.
Well, then you two are on the same page.
You hear some muttering from the guards. Oh, I think the chick there would be okay to do. I think that half elf guy, he might be worth it. So the guards are typical locker room
Half elves.
misogynistic pigs. So, but yes, Bull Manchester now is aware of the rumor, and Bull Manchester is now pissed.
Well, that's interesting.
As you guys walk through, I think you give me one of you give me a D6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cyrus, you can do that.
1.
On the back side of the wall, you find a human male, and he is got a pet monkey on his shoulder.
Cool.
We met him before.
You have not. He looks at you guys and Odd addresses Cash and goes, "Excuse me, young lady, are you looking for a job? I need an assistant to help me catalog exotic flora here on the Isle."
I say, I appreciate that, but I've had a really long day, and so is my friend, and we need to check on our children at home.
Oh, well, I was not speaking romantically.
No, I didn't say that you were. I'm just saying that that's what we're doing right now. But I appreciate the offer.
Yeah, there's some weird tree inside the wall here. Or you know what? It's outside the wall, but it hangs over the wall, and he's looking at it. He goes, "Well, very good. If you know anybody who knows how to transcribe, please send them my way."
I lean over to Cyrus. I'm like, we need to cut that shit down.
And it's a creepy looking rhesus monkey. Evil as shit.
No, we need some back.
He does not further molest you. You guys are allowed to walk along the street. On the backside, not a whole lot of traffic. The Sandy building is weapons, just for FYI. Don't you know? These other buildings are standard carpenter, engineer, oil, blah, blah, blah. If you're looking for a specific business, it might be one of them, as well as the area around the Dinglewood. But if you are intent on going home, you can travel there unmolested. If you wish to stop at any of these businesses, that is acceptable as well.
Can't think of anything I need.
Yeah, I think we just need to get home and see what's going on.
All right, so Cash, just to make sure next time I do this correctly, if I'm going to push away any oncoming suitors of yours, we're going to give Here's the
Could
three
you not
choices.
tell them I have a venereal disease?
I never said you had a venereal disease.
That's
I
embarrassing.
said you had something they couldn't get rid of. That's up to them to make their own choices. Do you want me to
Fine.
make up that story?
Great.
Do you want
You
me
know what?
to?
I don't care.
You want me to beat them, or do you
No,
want me to be your current
she is
boyfriend or
just
something like that?
she is just so embarrassed.
You need to call her Cash the Rash.
No, she's just so embarrassed because she's embarrassed because she's young, and she's just embarrassed.
Fair enough.
So, as I said, three options: continue the story, beat them up, or do you want me to be like your old boyfriend?
Continue the joke.
I
Yeah.
just tell her sorry. I'm like, okay, I'm embarrassed. So all I'm gonna say is, in the future, just do whatever you think is best, and I'll go along with it.
That's literally what I just did.
Cash the Rash. Cash the Rash.
Like, that's why I was giving you options, Cash, because okay, I'll try and think of
Going
something
forward,
different next time.
let's just going forward. Let's just agree on that.
I'm writing down
Okay.
Cash the Rash.
Oh my God! When this is done, I'm going to kill you.
All right, let's head back to the house.
You guys arrive at the Dinglewood Estate, as you have not changed the name, and a smell greets you as you enter the abode. Go ahead and roll Constitution to see if you like
Oh,
or dislike.
Lord. 19.
11.
Cyrus, not your cup of tea, Cash. This smells wonderful. As you make your way towards the kitchen, you see young Weston and what's her name?
Midge.
Midge Kalini.
Yes, Midge Collini and Weston Hogg in the kitchen making something in the fireplace, and they each have these strange hats on. Jet Storm is eating an apple at the table, watching them. He kind of gives you the old head bob. Hey, boss, what's up?
Nothing. We went and checked on Weston's mom. We got her a barrister.
You mean you had her killed? Weston asks.
No.
No, we got someone to pretty much try her to be her like
Hero.
cover her case, so that way he gets out.
Midge, Weston's like, okay. So
Wow.
he now speaks Midge.
Great.
Good for him.
You
Also,
hear the
Weston,
loud
your
crunch
mom,
as Jet takes another bite out of the apple.
your mom said to tell you that she loves you.
Is she going to be okay?
Ashley
I hope so.
Yes. She's going to be okay.
Yes, and I hope so. Awesome. You guys are solid 7.5s out of 10. Okay. Whatever they're cooking.
Mom's fucking dead.
She hangs tomorrow at noon.
Yeah.
The hats have you a little bit confused. They're kind of tall, they're kind of white, and they're kind of puffy, making it look like they're wearing mushrooms on their head.
They have chef's hats on.
They have chef's hats.
Oh! Cash is like, they're so cute. They look like mushrooms. Where'd you get these hats?
Jet crunches another bite out of the apple and goes, forgot to delivering the meat brought him by.
Oh! I forget. What was his name?
It says it's from the homeland. It's Meeks Meats, I think.
Yeah.
Meeks
Yeah.
Meats.
Meeks Meats.
Well, that was nice. I'm so glad they were nice to you.
Yeah. The lady came by the day before. She wasn't so nice.
The wife?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a bit of a cunt.
Not sure what that is. That must be one of those foreign terms.
It is.
Okay.
That's Cash's naivete going away.
Jet shrugs his shoulders. Haven't found much in the way of what you were looking for, boss. Everybody's pretty much tight-lipped. They're still waiting for the swarm. Nobody can figure out why it hasn't shown up yet.
Yeah, that's
I'll go out and pound the pavement right now, sir.
Glad you're pounding
up to
that
you,
rather
kid.
than anything else.
It might be better to just be careful out there. It might be a little better to try and stay in as much as you can with this oncoming. It could just hit suddenly.
We'll do Esterhouse.
Well, and I asked Jet, I'm like, how long have you lived here?
He's what, 12?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So most
12
of his
years.
life. Yeah.
So is there anything that's happened this year that's different from the past years when the bugs have come?
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope. They always come from the west.
Immediately after the rain?
Yep.
So there's never just a period of like nothing happens and then they show up?
Yeah. Usually the day after the rain stops.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. I'll hit the sticks, boss. He leaves. Midge gives a big spoonful to Weston, and Weston reciprocates. And they're mm, mm, mm.
Are they the same age? No.
No,
Weston
Midge.
has to be younger.
Yes, Weston's what, 5 or 6, and Midge is
Right.
probably 7, 8, 9, right in there. Although you really can't tell how old Midge is. She's mostly fucking goblin, so she could be 35.
Nice.
Like the orphan.
That's right.
She's like 40. She's just been running the system.
Right.
That's a Lafayette regional joke.
Oh my gosh, it was the wildest thing ever when my wife had that on TV, by the way. I was like, are you serious? Really? Nobody? Nobody? Okay. Anyway,
Look up Lafayette, Indiana, Russian child, folks at home. You'll get that joke.
yeah, it's wild.
So you are at home. Midge has made, we'll call it dinner, and she and Weston seem to be favorable towards its outcome. Cash enjoys the aroma. Osiris, you can take it or leave it.
I'll try it.
It's actually pretty good. So roll con at advantage.
Nice. Nat 20, 23?
Yeah, it's kind of spicy.
Yeah, 22. Yeah.
Is it curry?
It's something.
What is this?
It's meat.
Yeah, I garnered not much of it.
Not human meat though, right?
No, it's the stuff
Weston
the
kind of
butchers-
looks around, and Midge is
It's
like,
what the butchers have been bringing this. Jeez.
you don't know. Midge goes into this long tirade. And Weston goes, something called cumin?
Makes sense. It's all coming together now.
You know what? It's cumin and liver.
Oh my god.
But the cumin kind of takes away the iron taste.
No. That's not right. Cash just leans over and goes, no. That is not right. Even if you had all kinds of cumin, you could never make that right.
But Osiris seems to really enjoy it.
Not bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Midge is quite the culinary expert, leading to the fact that she might not be 9. You know what? I think I'm going to make her Russian. That's why you guys can't understand her. She speaks Ukrainian.
Oh,
Leave a dish.
So you guys are here. They will point out to you that they have not seen Rosa all day.
okay. Um, hmm, that's intriguing. So Rosa's gone. We've got this.
Ash says maybe she hooked up with JP again.
Oh, well, it is his
They,
bachelor party.
isn't that JP was getting married?
I can't remember. Did you guys know that, or was that a her thing?
Well, it
I
was
don't
we
remember.
were at a restaurant and he
That's right. So, yeah, you guys did hear that.
This is right. Well,
And you know what? Speaking of that, Midge wipes her hands off on her shirt, not an apron, and looks around and finds a piece of parchment and hands it to Odd Even for Even Osiris, and it's addressed to Rosa.
oh, Rosa got in the middle.
and Cash goes, open it, open it.
It's not sealed, so it's just folded over.
All right, just look at it.
He'll unfold it. Try to take a look at it.
There is a last gasp party, aka bachelor party, at the Black Cat Tavern this evening, and she has been cordially invited with her friends.
Wow.
Et al. You guys are et al.
So we've been invited to this.
Shindig.
Whoa,
You know, JP wasn't bad. I feel like Rosa kind of screwed him over.
Literally screwed him over.
Yeah.
Apparently, it starts at dinner time.
Do you want to go, Cash?
Only if you do.
There's so many better things I could do with my life, but
I mean, I don't know. Is it going to benefit us in any way?
I doubt it. But we can probably go just to be nice, I guess.
Who knows? The Peach Pit might be given halvesies or something.
Ew.
Yeah, let's just go. We'll rest for a little bit and then we'll make a move.
Midge, Weston says, should we give this to her when she shows up?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yes. Yeah. Give her this when
Oh.
it goes up. Yeah. And I'll fold it back up and put it down.
Okay. Are you guys taking the long way through the plaza, the short way through the middle section, or the other way along the road?
Take the long way to the plaza.
Okay. As you do so, you will get to the plaza. The food vendors are gone. It's dinner time. You guys will arrive and see an interesting figure. He looks like a half elf, and he is juggling flaming coconuts while reciting epic poems.
Great.
As we're walking up, he's going to look at Cash and go, Cash,
Yeah.
I don't. If things get weird at this, we can leave. Um, if you get hit on unexpectedly, or I get hit on by some apparently elderly woman, that apparently
So people are going to punch us?
No, like they're going to, they might ask you out or
Oh, like
try
that
and make
guy.
out.
That guy.
Yes. Yeah.
With the
If
parrot.
that happens,
Okay,
I'll cover you. You cover me. Okay.
I got it.
Philadelphia! Philadelphia!
Yeah.
Poughkeepsie. Yes, I get it. No problem.
In the meantime, as you guys are wandering through, this street performer has literally stepped in front of you, as he's juggling these flaming coconuts barehanded, he is reciting the poem of Achilles at Thermopylae or something.
Wow.
Yeah, it seems old and weird and different, but he continually does the head bob over, and you see a small pail where a few coins are resting.
Osiris will walk over and drop his 6 copper.
He
We'll
will
drop
get
6 copper there.
he will get the fuck out of the way and allow you guys to continue. As you go through, you hit the main drag. As you reach the Ocasio and the Sixpence, you see your future employer, Cassian, and his manservant, Soren, headed over to the Sixpence, and they spot you and they go, "Hey, we're staying at the Ocasio Inn. Thanks for the tip."
Yeah. It's a
Cash shells.
lovely
Does that
place.
mean we get 2% more?
No, it does not. They go into the Sixpence. It is also lively. Apparently, the city has now decided that, fuck it, there's no swarm coming, so back to business. Strangely, as you pass by the Peach Pit, there is a sign on the door that says, "Closed for event."
Who would have a bachelor party there?
Nobody. They are all at the Black Cat Tavern with the accountant,
Oh.
J.P. Abernathy. As you reach there, this place is packed. You see a lot of people you recognize, including the bitch that doesn't like Osiris. You see J.P. Abernathy being hoisted on a chair in some kind of Jewish-esque entertainment. I don't know, whatever. You do not see the bride-to-be yet. We'll call her Petunia Pig. Or no, wasn't that the one that was blowing you shit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't remember what her name was, but yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't Petunia Pig. That's just what she looked like. You do not see her because, of course, that would be bad luck. You recognize a few of the ladies that held down your assailants using their posteriors. D12 against me, Osiris. Let's see if they recognize you. 6 again.
And
They do not recognize you. They are looking for paying customers. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. As you look around, you can see JP seems to be having a great time, seems to be a little bit on the, I don't know, drunk side. You also see a guard, Norton Edwards, appears to be on duty in the employ of the Black Cat Tavern. He's a security guard tonight.
Norton.
Oh, hello, Osiris. How are you?
All right. How are you?
Oh, I am lovely. I got assigned this detail as extra work, courtesy of my recent demotion. He seems
Sorry.
less than thrilled.
Reasonably so.
What are you guys up to?
We know the room to be over here.
Oh, PJ
JP.
something? Yeah. Yeah, he's been drinking most of the night. So this place,
JP.
Usually how it goes.
JP, whatever his name is. It should get pretty wild here shortly. What do you
Seems
guys
about
been
right.
into?
Looking into some brief event.
Huh?
Well,
The Peach Pit is paying for the drinks, so feel free.
we've been looking into the events of what happened with Weston's mom Miriam.
Ah, yes, the lacrosse murder.
Yeah. We've also been gainfully employed by some very strange individual. Apparently, he's going for some. He's got some gold or treasure he's trying to find. I think he's probably just wrong. There's probably nothing there, but you never know. And also trying to figure out why they sent you over.
That is the million silver question. I just can't imagine what's been going on. I mean, I know I let you guys off with some stuff, but I don't consider that a firing offense.
Well, the loss of your of the file, that's also pretty interesting.
You know, I handed that file over myself, and it was only the file that they needed to see. I do not understand what happened because there were only a few of us that had access to that.
Like
More than
Bull.
Yeah, Bull would have had access to it.
more than likely, there's somebody trying to set some people up.
Well, they seem to be setting your friend up real well. She's due for a rather large crash.
They're going after her. They're going after you. I'm
Why would
thinking
they go after
someone's.
you and Rosa?
Have you met
Let's see.
Rosa?
I'm sorry. Well,
Gosh, the easy part. Who are the people on stage?
On
Who are the
stage?
people that? Because this didn't start happening till after Rosa's big debut, your
oh,
promotion in front of the entire crowd.
Well, I'd gotten promoted from solving the Dinglewood murders. Uh, Things started getting weird after that, and then you guys showed up in town,
that's interesting.
and it just kept getting
Yes.
weirder.
Well, and then Rosa was given a helping with the Dinglewood murders, helping with that and stopping that stuff. And she was addressed in front of the crowd, and then suddenly she starts to get thrown under the bus with things.
You know, you're right. I hadn't thought of that way. That's interesting.
Coincidences are it's a bit too much.
Yeah. Oh, hang on a second. There seems to be a trouble brewing. He steps away for a moment, and you can see two ladies from the Peach Pit stripping off their tops, and
Oh,
they're going to go fisticuffs.
why do they have to fight topless?
Mm,
I don't want to be restricted.
that's right.
Who wants to have their boob punched?
Distraction. They're like walruses fighting.
Wow.
You collide.
It's like Augie and Nova fighting. They just do the chest bump shit. But yeah, it's you can tell from the general tone of this that things are about to get weird in here. But you know, you got Norton Edwards on the case.
Is Rosa here yet?
Not
Or is
yet,
she see? Okay.
She's probably sleeping it off somewhere.
or with somebody.
Heyo. Um. Well, on the bright side, we have at least a job to do tomorrow,
That's
and
true.
And you still have a treasure map.
we still have a treasure map. And hopefully, this particular barrister we hired doesn't suck.
An ambulance chaser.
Don't you
No,
know?
he's He's a definite ambulance chaser, but I'm
Maybe he
hoping.
can at least distract everyone enough.
But he's a good ambulance chaser.
Sure.
I mean, he's got the hat, and he's from Philadelphia, don't you know?
Yeah.
And you know what? We'll call that a night. So, Jesse, what are you thinking here?
Holy moly!
Things are starting to come together in my head and Osiris's head. Like pieces are starting to fit. Um, it's good. It's real good. I'm excited
I'm trying.
and sad.
No.
Yeah. Shall we save that news for next time?
Yeah.
Okay, we will do that.
But wait, can't we do it another night?
No. Carrie, what'd you think of tonight? Don't you know?
Ash got hugged by Osiris
It was
begrudgingly.
good. She got a hug, and that was like the sublime moment of her life.
Wow. You are naive. Hey, and at least we know that, you've got something that no cleric can cure. So, there's that. Hey, don't kill the messenger. Kill the coworker.
Yeah, whatever.
So, yes, you do have a job opportunity tomorrow. You have a trial tomorrow. You have a treasure map that you still have in your possession. And this weird insect swarm thing appears to have been resolved without damage. So I'm going to list that as a mystery. And Midge is a culinary icon, probably a spy in her former life, and
right.
Certainly from the Balkan region of some world.
He's Russian.
He has red in her ledger.
That's right. But yeah, I think it's progressing nicely. I think you guys got a fair amount of interesting things starting to have the vapors coalesce. So
Yeah.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Join us next week for some sad news and hopefully answers to the questions we have tonight. It's hard to say. Let's blow them a kiss and wave, guys. Mwah! Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Adventures in Filbar. For all your role-playing needs, try the free stuff first.
Hello and welcome to our stream. Don't forget to follow us on the socials at mhobo Inc. or you can email us mhoboinc@gmail.com. If you're interested in playing on the stream, get a hold of us. You can also purchase interesting RPG items at our store and the link is below. We have everything from shirts to skateboards in our shop. Go, take a look. And if you need new math rocks, catch a Pirate Dog Dice on Twitter for some personalized items. If your game stinks, unlike ours, try some adventure scents by elfishgames.com. They have over 60 different scents and most are pleasant. This aid is perfect for in-person games, especially conventions. Elfish Games also makes how to RPG with your cat, how to cook with your dice, the Shine system if you want to be a gooder writer than me, or try the Radiance Project if you just want to play with yourself.